it shuts. And now you're just trying to carry what speed you can, open that rear wing again, and hit the brakes for the Buster. One final big test. So easy to make a mistake here, carry too much speed in, lock up on the front, or start sliding through the apex on the rear axle. We'll get a first comparison for Ferrari, which puts him right with Mercedes. But Verstappen's first time is good. Lindblad's first time is amazing.
How about it? Lindblad in the updated Racing Bulls car. Got that because he out-qualified his teammate Liam Lawson last time out. Lawson's in the old spec.
What up, everyone?
Lindblad with a great effort.
I'm late.
He finds himself in second.
What's
Antonelli in third. Charles Leclerc is in fourth place.
Coffee incident.
And it's an updated, repaired Ferrari
Spill coffee
for
everywhere.
Lewis Hamilton. He clipped the barrier at the end of P3. They've repaired the car, and he's in seventh. Hadjar, who's going to be at the back of the grid. What a painful time for Red Bull to have a bit of resurgence. He's only a tenth of a second away from Verstappen's very strong lap time.
Q1 underway.
When you look at where Racing Bulls are, and you look at also Fortunato's done a great job in the Audi up in the top 10 there. You think there's going to be plenty more to come. Norris nudges that time down.
What up, Brandon?
You say frustrating for Hadjar. It could be frustrating for Norris as well with a 10-place grid penalty. McLaren, especially in the hands of Lando, look really competitive. Oscar seems to be struggling a little bit more in the other car, but Norris is hooked up.
The stream must go on.
For Oscar Piastri, who was a really strong winner here 12 months ago.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm a little tired.
Different cars.
I'm a little under the weather.
In terms of what's required from behind the wheel.
I'm a little congested.
And it's here, Lewis Hamilton.
How are you?
We lost a lot of temperature in the garage.
So Lewis Hamilton not happy with the execution there. Wanted to get out onto the racetrack, saying that he's losing tyre temperature.
Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy qualifying day.
And having a bite from the front end, so important for performance around this weekend.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, I hope I get over it too.
Time and time again, haven't we? From the
I'll be all good. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, surprising.
If you're just joining, we're at the Belgian Grand Prix. This is qualifying Q1, which just kicked off for 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's a long lap. You've got plenty of chance to put temperature into the tyres.
Lando Norris,
a scorching day. It's 21 degrees air temperature.
Yeah,
so
let's lock in.
It's very pleasant.
So we'll watch along.
Scorching for Spa.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Beggars can't be choosers, can we? So it's a very nice day.
Make sure to follow me down
still
below.
With the fast corners, the long straights, you think there's chances to put energy on the out laps to build in. They then will
some of the guys just went out
through down the Kemmel Straight. Rouge will put some.
Yeah, I'm definitely late, Marco. That's for sure.
Yeah, Hamilton will make sure that they're a little bit in a better window for his next run.
I got sick, and I also
spilled.
spilled.
Absolutely on it at this stage. It's all with a view to finding that final bit of
I spilled my coffee all over my desk, which was pretty.
Franco Colapinto was out in Q1 at Silverstone after spinning at Beckett's. But he wouldn't have been expecting to face this.
Finish that off. I've been sick.
That was 6 minutes of Q1 to go. It's a long lap.
I'm being late, guys.
Which means that you get, as Jody was telling you earlier, fewer goes at this session.
Oh, thanks for the rose.
But Colapinto, as high as 7th in Friday practice, finds himself in 17th. Along with Ocon,
the chat as big as possible.
And the Aston Martins.
Trying to have as many people pop in here as possible. Marco, how are you today? You ready for the England and Spain game? Sorry, England and France.
Well, troubling the top 10.
Anybody watch F1 in any of the chats? Anybody a big F1 fan? I mean, sorry, World Cup soccer fan.
Yesterday in practice, so he's. I quite like the old school data sheet
excited
printout.
for England versus France, Spain versus
Let's keep
Argentina.
it simple in this digital age. Give me a printout, show me some squiggly lines.
Max Verstappen is in second.
I'm losing out to my team.
It's Q1 though. Let's just wait and see.
2 tenths down on Gasly.
Right, let's wait and see what happens here.
Also, not out of the woods here in the other Alpine.
Thank you for the rose, bro.
And then you can look and try and copy your teammates' homework, basically. That's what Colapinto's doing. He's got one
roses, galaxies, let's spam the chat as much as you possibly can, share the chat, like the chat, all the things. Get as many people in here as possible.
Pierre Gasly 6'3" up on
I appreciate you guys on
Colapinto. Colapinto was able to score his personal best in Formula 1. Canadian.
It is interesting, man.
Good run.
You're not wrong about that.
With 6th place.
You're not wrong about that. But how are you though, Marco? Good, I hope.
10th and a 9th. It wasn't easy in Monaco, wasn't easy in Austria for him. A return to the points at the British Grand Prix 2 weeks ago. Valtteri Bottas in 20th position.
Who are you guys looking forward to seeing win qualify?
In the garage.
Who's your guys'
to find in their first
I'm a Lewis Hamilton fan, as you can see.
9/10 of a second away from where he needs to be, and we expect the times to improve, of course.
Hoping that Lewis can do it.
Yeah, Ocon's had a bit of a stinker out there as well.
For Lulu.
First run for him has left him in no man's land between the midfield and the back markers. Perez and Bottas.
We'll see how it goes.
Both did 2 flying laps on that first set of tyres. So that's why they didn't go in. They were just going to use 2 sets, but have the time to do a cool and another.
And if you're new to the
now
chat,
go out with everyone else for the final flourish. And
down below,
Ocon's a man under pressure. There he goes
TikTok,
through shot,
I have
leading out
all the stats
Ollie
of all the
Behrman,
drivers,
who is in the top 16 at the moment.
It's
feels like
qualifying. We have 3 rounds of qualifying.
From Ocon.
Q1, Q2, and Q3.
As well, didn't he, from Io
And
yeah,
it's
not
going to
going
be
the
fun
team's
stuff.
way. It's not
I'd
going
love to know your guys'
way
hot
either,
takes in the live chat, please.
Half a second plus.
Bad takes, good takes,
this. And everyone else around will
all
start
of it. We're
improving
here
as well
for all
as
of
the
it.
track
This is
grips
just
up.
a watch along to kind of see where
qualifying
takes
the
us
reigning Formula 2
can have some
champion.
fun.
Fornaroli, behind closed doors.
I'm glad to see it.
Also looking at other
spot. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't crash.
shots,
I mean, he obviously almost crashed in FP3, which was crazy. If you guys didn't see, Lewis almost checked it into the wall, or did chuck it into the wall.
So Ocon looking for a response
so that was pretty crazy.
He is celebrating.
He survived.
10 years in Formula 1.
He was able to save the car, so that was good. But yeah, pretty crazy to see, though.
Spider-Man crash helmet design for this race. And
but glad that he didn't actually ruin the car.
The race weekend. And he's a massive Formula 1 fan, and Ocon looking to try and get on terms with Behrman, something he has managed a couple of times this year. Behrman's been the lead driver on the grid on 7 occasions.
Yeah. He's run the Spider-Man before, hasn't he?
I also saw that Ocon has a new helmet. He has a Spider-Man helmet for this weekend,
and
which I thought
wanted
was
to celebrate 10 years in Formula 1, which is a great
kind of random, but kind of cool.
A decade in Formula 1 and a Grand Prix.
He didn't even really talk about it. He just showed up with the Spider-Man helmet. I didn't know he was a big Marvel fan.
I'd have taken it.
Yeah.
But then again, a decade in commentary, maybe. I'll turn up with a Spider-Man cap at some point in the booth.
Yeah, it does. His helmet looks really good. I'm actually really happy about it.
3 minutes to go.
It looks really clean. He did a good job.
Hadjar, Lindblad, and this man,
I didn't know he was such a big Marvel fan.
In 5th
but
place
it's awesome
at the moment.
I'm stoked for him.
Looking to continue the strong form.
So 2 minutes left or 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in Q1.
British Grand Prix
Top 3 is Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Isaac Hadjar. Top 10, it's going to be Arvid Lindblad, Kimi Antonelli, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Oscar Piastri, Liam Lawson, and Lewis Hamilton in 10th, which is upsetting, but we're getting there. We're dialing it in.
To speed up anything.
We're dialing it in.
And then you plunge up the
hill. I think it's going to get good. Sit tight.
Lively, even more lively.
Let's lock in. Let's have some fun. Kimi's on a lap right now. Let's see what he does.
He's happy to take the car over the limit of grip. Sometimes it goes scruffy and it's a mistake.
Let's see what Kimi can do here.
The front is lively
cooking
for Antonelli here, but the rear is having to just be checked on the way into Rivage.
Let's see. I just want to stay
through turn 9
in the front row. Probably. That's what George Russell does best, though, right? He likes to just be at the right place at the right time. It's pretty impressive.
Racing history wasn't always
That's for sure.
flat through there, but it is this year.
George Russell just is always at the right place at the right time.
The 10th off Lando Norris's best at that stage of the lap. The Mercedes is very strong in the final sector.
I'm so mad that I haven't had my coffee. I literally dropped my microphone. I have a new mic, this mic stand, and my mic fell over because it wasn't in the holder right. And it spilled coffee everywhere, all over my computer and keyboard and everything. It was such a mess.
That's why Antonelli's not seeing
that's why I'm late.
a gain so far. Having said that, Russell is finding a gain.
So who's currently leading Q1? Q1, the stats are down below. So it's leading right now is Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and Isaac Hadjar in 3rd place. That's who's leading.
He improves in that 3rd sector.
So let's see.
Fact-finding and
we got
an improvement on the time.
We got a minute left in Q1.
At the other end, Bottas gets to 18th, Perez gets to 19th.
And I got the audio on in the background.
Sector 2 here.
I hope it's not too loud. I hope the audio sounds good.
And
Let
he
me know.
remains there. Improves his time, but not his position. As we go over the line now with Lindblad, he's in 5th. And we'll see Lawson cross the line. Can anyone find an improvement? Ocon does, but only to
Ocon squeezed through.
Behrman is in P30.
Wow.
Colapinto's put in a very tidy first sector of the lap as well, so he's going to be one of the last across the line, and he is looking like he's going to improve.
Is in 6th.
Let's see what we see from Alex Albon. He could be the driver at risk. He takes a big step forward when he needs
to. I forget about that.
To 14th position, Hulkenberg is now.
What do you mean you're not falling for the Red Bull lies again?
He's improving sector 1 and 2, but Hulkenberg has
what does that
Mercedes
mean?
power.
Explain.
And will put big pressure on. This needs to be an improvement for Hulkenberg, and he leaps up just behind his teammate. Gasly is the driver now facing the exit. If Colapinto can improve.
Predicting a late Q3 Max crash.
This is Pierre Gasly. And he finds the fastest final sector of anyone so far.
Pierre Gasly's cooking right now.
Colapinto get past Albon. He can.
Wow.
Gasly
and Colapinto all through. And
Colapinto is in
that's
30.
pretty cool.
It's Hulkenberg, Sainz, and Behrman gets
my dog's
through.
down below me,
Look
trying
at
to
the
lick my
margin
legs.
between Behrman and Albon. Albon out, along with Ocon, Bottas, Perez, Alonso, and Stroll.
So yeah,
it was for
no surprise to see Stroll and Alonso out.
Going through and going.
Unfortunately, no surprise to see Bottas and Checo Perez out.
You're losing
and
I mean,
a bummer to see Ocon, and most certainly a bummer to see Albon out, man.
Ocon again is a long way
he's,
drift,
I agree. He's got such bad luck recently. It's not the vibe. And Alex, I hope that Max Verstappen doesn't crash in Q3. That would be terrible. Let's not put that energy out there. Let's get my guy. Let's get Max up. You know, let's give him some love. He can make it happen.
It's just astonishing how if you set the cars off, and then 1 minute 47 seconds they're going to come back. That will
I'm with Brandon on this one. Don't put that energy out there. Max has got this. I'm a Max supporter. Like, I like Max as a driver. But he'll be good though.
But didn't seem to make much of a difference, to be honest.
So I wonder if that's Laura Muller there, race engineer for Esteban
Ocon.
Sort of talking about.
If you're new here, we just finished Q1. We're at the Belgian Grand Prix, aka Spa. Your top 3 in Q1 was Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and Isaac Hadjar. If you haven't already, you're just tuning in. Make sure to drop a follow on all my socials on TikTok. I have them all to the left, to the right on Twitch and YouTube. So pop in, drop me a little follow. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, I stream across all 3. Support your boy. I'm trying to build the stream up as much as possible. Share with your friends. Get in here and everyone, let's chat it up, let's hang out, let's have some fun. We got a little commercial break until we start Q2. But yeah, my name's Kevin. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm also a stuntman, so I work on the Marvel world. So that's why the Ocon helmet's kind of cool to me, because I worked on the new Spider-Man that's coming out, I believe, end of the summer, or maybe it's towards Christmas. I'm not sure, but I worked on Doomsday also. I do all the stunts for Don Cheadle. That's my background, a little insight to what I do. But yeah, I also love all things F1, and yeah, I'm just trying to build this stream up as much as possible and have some fun, and go from there. Lucas, yo, thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, Marco, the Spidey lid is actually fire. It looks really good. Looks really good. Hadjar's doing bits in this quality. What do you think? I think Hadjar is the guy, right? I think he's breaking the second seat curse. That's what I think. I think he's actually cooking. I think he has a pretty good understanding as to how to make some things work right now, and I'm stoked for him. So it's cool to see.
What ideas will you bring to life? No more
that's for sure. Oh, Rachel, what up? I didn't even see you were in here. What? I come in and Max is out in Q3. No, Rachel, he's not out. He's here. He's vibing. He finished second place right now in the Q1. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the TikTok chat. Hold on. Of course, Norris is going faster when he has a penalty. Yeah, of course he is. He's gotta keep up now. He's gotta, like, actually, you know, he's gotta try and make up for that 10th place grid penalty. I mean, I guess it makes sense with the new engine. It's nice to see him in P3 after the second seat, Chris. Yeah, I agree, Lucas. It's good to see. It's good to see that he's up. He's competing, right? He's got a good feel for the car. I also think that. This is just my opinion. I think that Max is just kind of over it too. Obviously, there's a ton of rumors around Max right now about him leaving and going elsewhere. We don't know, right? But I think at the end of the day, Max is like, whatever, dude. Let's make it happen. Let's work as a team to get this car as best we possibly can to where it needs to get to as a team.
That he wanted. Alexander Albon finds himself only 102nd away from progressing through.
My dog is down here.
Q2. He's actually slightly quicker in the
I have a Doberman Pinscher for those of you that are wondering. He's an absolute savage. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I post him all the time. He's an absolute legend. Do I reckon Max will go to McLaren, or like what is the thoughts there? I think that Max is gonna do whatever Max wants to do, right? I don't see Max not leaving and not having GP, his engineer, with him, right? If GP's leaving, I feel like they're kind of a package deal, right? Unlike, this is just my opinion, unlike a Lewis Hamilton and a Pete Bono Wellington, I think that Max and GP have a really unique relationship in what they do, and I believe that he'll go with him. I don't think Max is having fun at Red Bull. I don't know, because I'm just speculating, obviously. But would it be interesting to see Max at McLaren? Absolutely. Do I want to see Max go to McLaren? Sure. I'd like to see Max go anywhere, really. Now, what does that look like for the rest of us? I don't know. We've only seen him at Red Bull for so long, his entire career actually. So it'll be interesting to see what he decides to do. I'm curious, but I also don't have like any real skin in the game. Yo, thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. $1 million hello Kitty. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. Yo, if you're just tuning in, my name's Kevin. I'm on the West Coast, the best coast. I think at the end of the day, sorry, Bono Wellington, he's not a steak meal. Peter. I agree, Marco. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yo, thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate it. If you're just joining, we're starting Q2. We're at Belgian Grand Prix. It's qualifying. Q2, they call it Spa. There's one of the most iconic tracks we have on the circuit. One of my favorites. I hope we get a little bit of rain too. Q2 is about to start. It's gonna get good. Stick around for a while. Hang out. Share it with your friends. Share it with your friends, and let's have some fun.
Impressive for Audi, because this was a circuit that on paper you'd say with their new.
My name is Marco, East Coast. Nixon 5. Dang, bro. Nixon 5. Y'all did do it. You see all the trades that are happening? Where do you think LeBron's going?
Down into the Ferrari garage. Interesting.
Max to McLaren. You can throw papaya rolls out the window. Absolutely. Get that shit out of here. Get it out of here. There's no such thing as papaya rolls. It doesn't exist. Yo, Luca, thank you for the roses, bro. I appreciate you.
Him rubbing his hands together. Eager to get going again.
Yeah, of course, bro. I always will stream this stuff. This is my jam. I'm here for this. Hope you guys can see the stats okay. Let me know if I need to change anything audio-wise.
I started off when I was racing having the data on there.
I'm still enjoying the chip. I don't need to move on yet.
Occasionally you'd put it on, your performance engineer would go through it. But
fair. I respect that.
Give me the printout and
I respect that.
Myself. That's, unless there was something really specific in the detail, which we'd then put up as Lewis is looking at. That's a blown up in one corner.
I'm glad it sounds good. Q3 just started. Mind you, also behind me, I have the lights set up. So anytime anything happens on the track, the yellow flag, red flag, the lights will change in real time. So you'll be with me as things happen. So yeah, let's have some fun. I'm going to change one thing. I'm going to turn my air. I'm burning up right now. One sec, guys.
It's so easy to look at it on a sheet of paper compared to scrolling through the data.
Drivers trying to get the information. Interesting to hear the different ways that you can get it mid-session and illustrate that for you down in the Ferrari garage. Get Jolin's experiences as well.
By the way, who do I think is going to get pole? Ooh, that's a great question. Who do I think is going to get pole? That's a great question. I think my hot take that gets pole is probably going to be Kimi Antonelli.
George Russell, that didn't sound
and I'm going to say
so you're rolling down the hill.
If it's not Kimi Antonelli, then I'm going to say it's going to be randomly somehow George Russell. But we'll see, right? Anything's possible. I think Kimi Antonelli, though, is the guy.
If he's made it up to the top of
yo, my guys, Lucas is dropping me some epic roses. I appreciate you, big dog.
Maybe something procedural there.
Yeah, I saw. That was insane, Rachel. The fact that he almost crashed the way he did was absolutely insane. I couldn't believe that.
On the radio.
He, like, legitimately
engine note.
It just was crazy.
From the performance of
it was actually crazy.
Mercedes leading the Drivers' Championship.
I'm glad that he did not hit the wall or didn't ruin the car more than he did, because he definitely clipped the wall.
Has 5 of them.
This is after the next win, when Lewis wins the WEC. I will be insufferable. Absolutely, Marco. If Lewis Hamilton wins, let me rephrase that. When Lewis Hamilton wins, look at the camera for this. When Lewis Hamilton wins his next Constructors' Championship, I don't know why I'm tripping. When Lewis Hamilton wins his 8th WEC, I will be insufferable. I want you guys to take note. Clip it if you want to. I will be insufferable.
The team's on the limit of being flat out through there.
That's just a for sure.
Still approaching with a lot of speed and a huge amount of commitment. Mercedes.
Same place as Pierre yesterday? Oh, was it the same place? I didn't realize that. That's,
I'd
love to see Max on pole, but that's just a wishful thinking anyway. Yeah. I mean, it's not far off though. He came in second, so let's see. Right?
On the same set of tires. So it looks like George's
let's see what happens. Anything's possible here.
Now in the picture.
Very reminiscent of what we saw in Austria, where Antonelli starts on Friday a clear step ahead. Russell chips away at it throughout the 3 hours of practice and still is using Q1 to try and find performance.
Let's see.
Can he get on terms?
If you're just popping in, since there's a couple new people here, we just started Q2.
Out of Les Combes,
stay for a while. Hang out, share with your friends. It's early on the West Coast. It's 7:30 here, and I'm up streaming. But hang out for a while. Have a coffee.
That is a very tidy
Let's vibe.
Sector, though, from Antonelli. Quicker still. I wonder if that breeze is picking up and helping push down towards the Les Combes section. Russell's through a 10.5 down.
All right. Well, Russell's on track and Antonelli's on track. Let's see what time they put down.
Direct comparison at the moment. And looks measured perfectly through turn 9.
Yeah, look at the G-force coming in here through Pouin.
Wow.
4.5. That's similar to what it is in the compression at Eau Rouge as you turn right and go up the hill.
My day's going good, man. Thanks for asking. It just started. I mean, this morning was kind of rough. I freaking spilled my coffee over my computer desk and my keyboard, so I had to go get another keyboard. My extra keyboard that I had in my drawer. And mouse. So that was sick. My mic fell down and crashed into my coffee cup and my keyboard. So I haven't had my coffee yet. All I've been having is orange juice. And I'm kind of under the weather, but it's all good.
Throughout the practice sessions so far.
How's your day going?
This is the pressure.
Where are you based out of, Lucas?
Trying to book his place in the top
What's
10
home base for you?
19th and final corner on the racetrack.
So Antonelli fastest lap already.
4.3 miles, and it's a 1:45.142.
Let's see what Russell puts down.
I'll see you later to that last benchmark. Lando Norris is.
Thank you, bro. I'll get there. I just gotta keep. I might go sit in the sauna a little bit and hang out.
Another go on fresh tires. Half a second.
Oh, you're based in Wales? No way. Russell's second place. Crazy.
Exactly where he wants it.
So that's still
Wales. That's pretty sick. I've never been to Wales.
Even with a track as long as this one, half a second.
What time is it over there?
Goes behind the 2 Alpines. That's expected on the form guide.
So top 3: Kimi Antonelli, George Russell, and Isaac Hadjar.
Always demonstrative behind the wheel. Frustrated, hand off the wheel in exasperation. Max Verstappen second. George Russell.
Wow.
And 4/10 of
These
a
fools
second
are cooking.
away from Kimi Antonelli. He's in second place. Bortoleto.
Oh, sick. So you're on.
Chance of making it through.
I got you.
Piastri's been slightly on the back.
That was crazy. Verstappen's in second.
Also ahead of George
Look at
Russell.
that.
His teammates going quickly as well.
Lindblad in third.
In the frame. Oh, they were in the frame even more than that.
Wow. Q2 is heating up, boys and girls. It's getting good.
William Lawson in the old spec goes over the line. He's in 8th.
Let's see what Lando does.
Lando Norris, remember, 10th-place penalty.
Lando in second, but he has a 10th-place good penalty.
He goes into second.
Wow.
He goes into second place. Only the early runs, but
let's see what Charles does.
Second away. Make that 2.
Charles in second. Come on now. Lewis in 4th. Come on now.
Final corner, he goes to 4th place.
Jeez. The boys are cooking. Dang. Let's go.
All of that full throttle run out of La
That was big.
Stavolo into the bus stop.
The Racing Bulls do look fast. They're actually absolutely cooking him. Kimi's time was actually insane. I don't know how he's so fast. I mean, I do. He's him.
Norris has got pace though, hasn't he?
Guido from the Cars
McLaren
Garage, Lewis Car,
without any significant
and Kevin Stream right before. Let's go.
of
Let's go, big dog. Come on now, we're ready.
The fray at the front of the field, but it seems like it's working really well.
I just saw that my dad popped into the chat. What's up, Dad?
Grid penalty. They knew it was going to come. It churned through batteries earlier on in the season.
What
they do have
Hope all's good.
is
I'll
the
call you
upgraded
after.
Mercedes power unit.
Thanks for joining.
And maybe that is what's working really well with the help of some.
Everyone, my dad's here. Say hi to my dad.
And he's certainly in the picture for that top 3.
Not just turning up.
That was a big Q2. That was a big Q2. Wow.
After practice
First laps were pretty impressive.
Even though Norris was performing well on the timing page, expectations were still low. He expected to be the 4th fastest team with McLaren this weekend. Looking at the elimination zone now. Bortoleto chasing that.
So top 10. Let's see it. We got Kimi Antonelli, Charles Leclerc in 2nd. Lando Norris in 3rd, which doesn't really count because he's a 10-second grid penalty. Lewis Hamilton in 4th, so technically Lewis is in 3rd. Max Verstappen in 5th. Arvid Lindblad in 6th. Oscar Piastri's in 7th. George Russell's in 8th, which is shocking. And Isaac Hadjar's in 9th, and Gabriel Bortoleto is in 10th. Crazy top 10.
That'd be a great result. The 2 Racing Bulls peel in.
That's crazy. Let's see here.
That's unbelievable. That is an upgraded.
6 minutes left in Q2. They'll go out one more time. Put down laps, is what I'm assuming.
At Silverstone between these 2 guys.
I can't believe Hadjar dropped
Silverstone quality. It was pre-agreed.
So good. Yeah, let's give him a second. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
And if the upgrade is worth a few tenths,
let's see what happens
here.
Great
job that Arvid's done to be right there on pace ahead of Piastri.
So they're all coming in for it looks like a tire change.
It's incredible.
They're all on softs right now.
How good that lap was for Arvid Lindblad. He was asking if he could do his next.
You should be able to see that on the stream. All the red on the corner over here. They're all on
the
softs all the way over here.
At this famous old circuit.
Right, and you're behaving like
a
big dog at that point. You're behaving like a front runner, trying to get through Q1, 1 set of tyres, Q2, 1 set of tyres, which means you've got everything to play for in Q3.
No, it's not the race
you're thinking,
right now.
Yes, I'm in a Racing Bulls, but
it's just qualifying to see who is going to start where for the race tomorrow.
Stay ahead of Lawson, the 4th time this year
Kai?
in the lead Racing Bulls car on the
So who do I support then? I support Lewis.
Lawson will have something to say.
Can't tell by all the Ferrari kit.
Another run.
The Ferrari hat
as well will be in the fight.
The Scuderia Ferrari. Come on, I'm a Lewis fan all day.
On that first run there at Q2 as well.
I thought that was an obvious one.
Them. Leclerc, better lap from him. Quarter of a second
Lewis,
down on Antonelli.
Lulu for Lulu.
The rest of the field.
Come on now.
Leclerc,
we're team Lewis Hamilton.
On Antonelli. You take another 2.5 off that, and you almost get down towards Piastri in 7th. And then you almost get down to Russell in 8th.
Yeah, I've been a Lewis fan for a while now. I've been a Lewis fan since probably 20...
times are again.
2017, 2018, I think is when I started following him on Instagram. And got into F1.
And all of them at once. Isaac Hadjar will be at the back of the field, no matter what he does in this session. But still taking part in it.
McLaren merch. You never know.
All the way to the end of Q2. New set of tires.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah,
I mean, I get that though. Maybe they like Zach Brown, right? Or, I don't know. Maybe they're also a Carlos Sainz fan. Who knows? Lewis mechanics are goated. Absolutely, they're absolutely goated.
The last Grand Prix result scored by Gabriel Bortoleto. That was 8th place. But we have to decide who is going through and who falls at the 2nd stage. The winner.
All right, so they're going back out. They got 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in Q2.
Always enjoyed Spa.
For sure. I'll talk to you later, Dad.
So far this weekend has been trending.
Like Zach Brown. Does he have a fan?
All the way to the weekend.
Does Zach Brown have a fan? I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't.
Oh, Lewis jumping out of the car.
Oh, what? Lewis is getting out of the car. What is going on here?
Some sort of cockpit adjustments going on there. He doesn't need to be out there at this stage. He's done enough in the Ferrari to get through. So having a walk to the back of the garage. The rest of the team get their mitts down in the cockpit. There's a spare
for top 3 qualifying.
Ready to go on.
I'm going to go out on a high horse here. Top 3 qualifying. Kimi Antonelli, P1.
Of course, the driver changing so much throughout the lap.
Charles Leclerc, P2.
At every venue that we go to. It's so important.
Lewis Hamilton,
with the deployment of your energy this
That's what I think. And if that's my plan A, plan B is still Kimi Antonelli,
Well, remember that was a car that was bolted together
P1.
between FP3
Lewis
and
Hamilton
qualifying
second.
as well. So
Max Verstappen third.
the cockpit should remain.
That's my
unchanged. There was a
plan
lot
B.
of work going on at the back
My
end
plan
of
of
the
shit
car.
is Kimi Antonelli, George Russell,
Team
Max
that
Verstappen.
didn't look like it was frantic work going on. Lewis just taking a
What's
moment
yours?
to have a comfort break or a
Oh, you
a
became a
jump
peak
out.
Lewis fan. Those were the
And then
battles with
he'll
Ferrari.
dive
but I
back
never
in
felt
the next
uncomfortable
few
against
minutes and
the Vettel area. No, me
still
either.
imagine that's
I
gonna be
think
okay
I think
for,
that era
for
was
Q3 attempt, but you can see he's not the only one that stayed in the
I
pits
think that
either.
era for
Antonelli,
Lewis
Norris, and
Marco
Verstappen
was
don't feel the need
pretty
to head
epic.
out.
That was a great time to get
Lindblad has
into.
gone
Yo,
back
thanks for
out
the
and
follow, by the
he
way.
wanted the used tyres. The
Abel.
team have said no. We're not going to take the risk.
I think that
You're
those
going out
moments
on another new
with
set.
Lewis back then were pretty epic to see. So
Understandable.
I'm glad I started
Even though they
watching.
got the pace,
I'm
they
glad I
wanna
started
make sure
watching
that
F1
nothing
when I started
untoward
watching it.
happens.
Kimi
We have
Lewis
seen some,
and Max
tight
or
margins.
George. Ooh, Max, Kimi, Lewis. Okay,
Just going through Illusion Radio.
I like that.
Always a thrill.
I like that. I like that a lot.
700ths of a second away from being knocked
Those are
out.
good.
Q2 at
Kimmy's
Silverstone.
definitely
Verstappen,
taking it no
400ths
matter
of a
what.
second away from
It
being
doesn't seem like
knocked
he's going anywhere.
out of Q2 in Austria.
I fear Kimmy's going to
And,
get
with
pulled
that
much.
having taken
To my dismay.
place in
Yeah,
the
I
last 2
agree.
rounds, I think
He's
that's
definitely
informing
Kimmy's
why
not going anywhere.
Racing
Kimmy
Bulls
is exactly
taking
who
the
he thinks
cautious
he is. He's going to stay
Well,
there.
they've got the upgraded
My
car.
first
They
Lewis
don't
exposure
need
was an
to
American.
take the risk at this
As an
stage. He's already got a
American
new
was the
set
USGSP.
for Q3 to go on.
Oh wow,
He's
that's
already
sick.
set in Q1.
That's
so
pretty
there's
dope, actually.
Sort of minimal gain.
That probably
in,
was like
in
peak
being
back
brave
then.
at this stage and maximum loss.
So
if the
that's
one
pretty
car
cool. Good
that
for you,
has
man.
the new parts
I wish I
can't
could have seen
compete
something
in
like that.
Q3. I'd have thought he's done enough, to be honest, but it's the cautious approach. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
Lewis-
time that needs to be found by those in the
I
drop
think
zone.
Lewis is just,
Lawson is close to Portoletto.
you know,
And then there's
no,
a bit of a
no matter how you
jump
got
to
into the
Hadjar
sport
and
as a F1 fan, if it's through Lewis or not,
Massive improvement.
I think if you're a Lewis fan, you feel
fighting for best of the rest.
you're going to
Four
show up every
teams
single weekend
in
to watch
Formula
this dude
One and a
do what he
scrap for
does
Racing Bulls
on and off the
Alpine
track.
at the moment to try and be fifth in the Constructors' Championship.
Even when it comes to just his
Continuing
overall
the whole lap,
composure,
Hadjar,
how he speaks to
who's in the third and
people,
final
when he used to
sector.
have his
Alexander
dogs
Blanchimon
on track with us.
Gasly's not doing enough.
We
That's
we
the
all
time
all us that
compared to
grew up with Lewis, it's
Portoletto,
just been a
so half
blessing to
second
see him.
down, as is
So
Colapinto. So the two
cool.
Alpines are going to have to find something.
George is selling,
Going to make
you
their way
said.
through into the top
I think
10.
so.
And that's before Portoletto has a right to reply
Let's see.
as well. He's out there pushing. So is
We got
Lawson. That's more
15 seconds left in
our battle for
Q1. I
tenth.
mean, sorry, Q2.
Let's see. They've been strong in
I
this
do
final
stream
sector,
the race
and it
also.
would have to
I'll
be
stream it this
something
weekend.
astonishing.
It's early for me. I think it's like
Gasly
6
is
a.m.
0.2 of a second
But I'll be
away
up.
from what he
I'll be
needs.
ready. I'll be locked in.
Remains
I got you,
12th
Lucas.
place. Franco Colapinto, Argentina, across the line and improves up to 13th position. This is Carlos Sainz.
I thought
Has
the only
not
black
got the
dude was
equipment
American
to
until
fight anyone other than
I saw his
Ollie
country
Behrman.
flag.
He's
Yeah, I agree,
time
Marco.
improvement.
I remember the first time I heard him talk, I was like, wait, this dude's a Brit?
Continuing
No
to
way.
learn. Personal best in the final sector.
Man,
Remains in eighth,
Lucas,
though,
I appreciate
and
that, bro.
could
I've been
Sainz.
doing all the.
Lawson
So it's
is a
funny. I
question
did
mark.
the Miami GP was like
versus
I think my
Portoletto. They're
third
having a
stream
straight
ever.
shootout,
I
and
did the
Portoletto's
China
coming down
GP
towards the bus stop
was like
right
my
now,
first
with
one.
Lawson slipstreaming
And so
behind
yeah,
him.
I
So
definitely
Lawson will have
these
a slight
these
advantage, you'd have thought,
European
right at the end of the
circuits have
lap.
been a
Hulkenberg's
little
down as
rough.
114.
Not bad though,
Okay,
because I'm already up for the
Hulkenberg
most
can't
part.
make
I'm
it.
up at like
That's
6 o'clock every
consistent.
morning
It was
anyway.
Lawson against
So
Bortoletto.
not too
Is
bad
Gabriel
to have to wake up
Bortoletto
and
to the line?
yo midnights. Thanks for the follow. I
improvement
appreciate
of
you.
time. Does he
I
open
get
the
up
door
already.
for Liam Lawson. Lawson
Liam
can't
Lawson?
walk through it.
Yeah, Liam Lawson didn't make it.
Across the line, he missed out by 3
Favorite
hundredths of a
track?
second.
Ooh, we just did one of them.
The battle to try and make
I
the
do
top 10.
like
Lawson,
Silverstone a
Gasly,
lot. Beautiful track.
Colapinto,
I like
Hulkenberg,
Spa,
Sainz,
where we're
and
at right now
Behrman
this
are
weekend, and I
out.
also like.
The first time since round
I
3,
loved
Gabriel
Imola,
Bortoletto
but we got rid
is
of
through
Imola, so I'll take
into
Monza.
the top 10 shootout.
I also say that I enjoy the Canadian Grand Prix. I got a lot of tracks I like.
It's a 145,
But I think my favorite, if I had to pick one, is probably going to be not this year. I'm not going to say it's not going to be this track this year where we're at right now, Spa, just because the cars are so different. But I'll say I think Silverstone's my favorite track too. To put it out there. We all miss rain races. We all do.
Is on the other side.
Rain races were the best. When I first heard of him speak, I was surprised on how high in tone he spoke. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Marco. He's So the ending of Q2 just happened. We got I don't know why they put it to yellow lights. I guess it's just caution. Anyway, Q2 ends with Kimi Antonelli in first, Charles Leclerc in second, and Lando Norris in third. So not a bad Q2. Q3 is gonna get good though. We might get two good laps. So we'll see. Hot take: Bahrain is the most entertaining track. Ooh. Okay, I like that. Most entertaining track. That's not bad. I like that. That's a good take. It's not a hot take. That's a good take. I like that. I'll tell you what the most boring track is. It's Qatar. Why do we? It's a motorcycle track. Why do we even have that track on the circuit? There's like no overtakes, no nothing. One of my favorite tracks is also what Rachel's talking about. I love Brazil too. I love Brazil. Brazil's still a great track. What I don't understand. Here we go. Here's a good conversation for you guys. What we should do, right? What we should do. Let's turn my light up here just a little bit. Look a little crazy. What we should do is we should do for Monaco Grand Prix. Monaco Grand Prix should be a like all-star weekend type of event, right? It should be a sprint weekend, but in the manufacturer cars, like for like civilians, right? So for people like me, they should do the sprint weekend on Saturday, like they do, but in like McLarens, P1s, the Ferrari F80, all that kind of stuff, right? And it should be like a relay where they have to come into the pit, and then the next guy goes out in his car that he chose for the race, right? And then they should do an actual qualifying session in the actual F1 cars, or they could do another qualifying session in their actual everyday manufacturer cars. That could be cool too. But I think we need to change the format of how we're doing Monaco. They should make Monaco like it's an all-star weekend. It's such a pinnacle for marketing. I don't get why they don't capitalize on that. You know? Bahrain has tons of overtakes, especially being typically early race. On the calendar, I agree. I would love to see Portimao, Malaysia. I don't even know how to say that one. Imola back on the calendar and add Africa races. I agree. I agree. Get this guy in the team, people F1. Yeah, I struggle with some of the logistics of how F1 is running some of the things right now. They need to do a bit of a better job, but it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I just think they just need to do a better job of like keeping it more entertaining. Oh, it's in Germany. Okay, that makes sense, Marco. Yeah, Africa races are coming, is what Lewis says. So we'll see. I know he's pushing for that, but yeah. And I think we're all on board. I'm stoked for Turkey to be back, man. Turkey's a great circuit. You know, it's entertaining, it's fast paced, it's good. I think it's going to be good for the sport. So I don't know why they ever got rid of it, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to see Turkey back on the calendar. You know, it should be fun.
Down to the first hairpin, and he's almost 3/10 quicker in the first.
That's for sure.
Of the lap alone as they run down.
We got what races do we have? What's the next race after this one? Where do we go? And then we have summer break, which is also crazy. Summer break is around the corner. Like, bro, this year has just flown by.
But what's interesting is they've reached the end of Sector 1, which comes up about here, just before the braking zone for Le Con.
What is the next race that we have?
Ferrari is quicker in the middle sector. Looks a tiny bit more
F1
on the apex of Le Con, and there's that textbook little snap of
Hungarian Grand Prix. Okay. Got Hungary.
And now we can see, look,
and then the Dutch Grand Prix. Which so we only have one more race and then we have summer break. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, we got Hungary next.
Through the middle of the racetrack.
That's at the end of this month. And then we have a full summer break. Brutal. No racing for a full month is kind of brutal. But I get it. They have to. But we've had a weird season though. In my perspective, I would love to be able to do a triple header weekend. I would love to be able to go to Coda, Mexico City, and Brazil. That's the goal. I think I'd probably get sick as a dog traveling from state to state, country to country, but I'm down. I'm so down to do it. I would be so sick. It would be an epic journey of just like crazy flights and cultures and foods, but oh man, Texas for the barbecue and the heat, Miami for the food and the actual overall just like culture of what it is, and Brazil, bro, Brazil would be crazy. I'm so down, though.
The different approaches to Spa every year, balancing the high speed with the technical, provides us with a great show.
You've got to breathe and believe.
Early bold prediction: Ferrari will 1-2 Brazil.
Breathe and believe for,
based on current race configs. Interesting. I like that.
But then you'll get the payback in the race. So if Antonelli
home with a $42
has
lobster
that
roll,
advantage in the final sector, that'll make him dangerous.
Yeah,
even
it's
if
pretty
he
brutal.
loses position.
That's for sure.
Off the start,
it's definitely pretty
take
brutal.
pole position, which is still possible.
Miami seems
how good the Ferraris could be off
to
the
me.
line.
Miami should be a night
showed
race
both
first
of
and
them
foremost.
In the British Grand Prix.
And
I still think the straight line speed.
I think they kind of dropped the ball a little bit with it calling it a street circuit. When it's not really a street circuit. It's like it's a parking lot circuit. They should, yeah. I don't know. I have my opinions on that. I'll leave it alone. But nonetheless, yeah, I think that Miami is just a bit of a spectacle. I like that. I like that prediction, Marco, for Brazil.
Performance in Q2. He'd already been knocked out at this point.
Yeah, we go on winter break.
Gets told to stop the
after
looking then.
We go on winter break after Hungary, which is kind of crazy. 4 weeks of nothing. I'll still stream. I'm gonna probably pop back on today for a little bit and stream some of the World Cup, France versus England for a little bit, because to me that's the real game that I wanted to see for the finals. I don't really care about Argentina and Spain. I don't really like Argentina for multiple reasons, but that's my own personal stuff. Thoughts on the Drivers' Championship as of right now? Ooh. I think it's interesting right now. I think it's good. I think it's fun for what it is, right?
And then you get to the top and you're just
I'm curious to see what's going to happen after we finish this European circuit and get back into the other races. A month off, who has what going forward. I think that
a valiant effort, and
yeah,
we're ready to go.
Third place match is about to be better than the finals. I agree. I agree with that 100%. But I think for the current Drivers' Championship we're at right now with Kimi and George and Lewis, I like it. It's good. The question is can Lewis and George catch Kimi at the end of the day? That's all this is coming down to. And can Kimi have a reliable enough car to make it to the end? Can he do it? Can he pull it off? So I'm excited I'm excited. That's all. I'm excited, man. I like what's going on.
This is round 10. Kimi Antonelli
and it is Kimi's to lose. I agree.
But delivering in crunch time, which is
winter of your Australian summer break. True.
For championship bids.
Actually, I'm going back to Australia in November. My buddy got married out there last year, so I'm going out there to see him and his wife. They just had a kid, so I'm going to go visit them. It's going to be awesome. I love Australia also, by the way. Australia's a beautiful country.
Desperate to do some Q jumping.
They're just British Texans is what they are.
Ahead of Oscar Piastri.
That's if we even go to Abu Dhabi. Kai, we don't know if we're even going to go. They haven't even said that we're going to have Abu Dhabi on the track. They may. There's a rumor going around that there's all these rumors going around that the conflict in the Middle East.
Lando Norris, who is definitely a threat for top spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the conflict in the Middle East. We'll see what happens, right?
But it's still so important that he gets
so many different takes that they're talking about. They're going to do
2 or 3 positions.
They're going to do this. You're going to go here. They're going to do Vegas twice. I don't know. We'll see. F1's all over the place. They need to figure their shit out. Do I think Qatar gets canceled? Possibly. They don't seem like it's going to happen. They don't seem to know anything. They just. I think they're going to have to figure it out during summer break.
But sometimes they do pull the drivers out. By the time that they get to Q2,
the calendar may end in Vegas, which would be. Oh yeah, if it ends in Vegas, it'll be absolute ass, and F1 would have dropped the ball again. They better not do that, especially if it's inside top. Yeah, I agree. I agree. They have to not do Vegas twice. They're trying to say this, but it's not going to happen though. But Q3 just started, by the way, guys.
So that you're running through tires, you can do that.
Let's see.
Here we're going to.
Q3's going to get real serious, real quick here. I'm excited.
Audi was about 3 unsafe releases in one, I think.
Yeah, he was desperate to slot in, wasn't he? They'll all get over it.
Let's see. What do you?
I think they will. Okay, Hadjar going early.
Oh, Isaac's going. Okay, here we go.
And the Parisian driver is ready.
Isaac Jar's putting down a lap.
Himself around this circuit one more time.
He's got a purple sector.
4.3 miles to begin with the source hairpin. And then it is flat to the floor stuff from here.
Yeah, Verstappen starts a flying lap behind him now, and then Antonelli and Russ.
Floor stuff from here.
Yeah, Verstappen starts a flying lap behind him now, and then Antonelli and Russell start, and they are going to be our contenders. Max
I agree.
Out of La Source as we watch Isaac
if it gets canceled, I don't know why they don't go to Portugal.
Heading up
they should have just brought. They should just go back to Imola.
Verstappen or the two Mercedes. Russell sitting in.
That's how I see it.
Could be a bit of a distant toe of his
why
teammate,
not?
Interestingly,
we're looking for any way.
Why not go like?
And close down.
I don't know. I think the F1 is doing too much. It's becoming too much of a little like WWE. You know what I mean?
30.5.
Just a little bit.
Fair way adrift of what the Mercedes did earlier on. Antonelli 30.194, and he's pretty much matched
like
that.
NBS is out there driving the go-karts. Like, what's he doing
Even
out
if it's
there?
a fraction away. Picture-in-picture left-hand side. Kimi Antonelli blasting through Les Combes.
George Russell only 0.03 of a second back on what Antonelli was able to do through the first part of the lap. Antonelli's left-hand side of your picture.
Leclerc's gone with them as well, so Charles
is going. Let's see.
Is with the Mercedes through the first sector.
Let's see. This is going to be good, guys. Let's lock in for a sec.
Bailing out of it, and will we now see him?
They said the contract expired and they weren't going to bring it back. That's why they got rid of the Imola.
Is Hadjar going to tow Max up towards the bus stop? Is that's what's happening here? We pick up Max Verstappen. He's going to have his teammate going slowly. Here he goes. He's going to catch Hadjar and surely just take the slipstream all the way.
And this is all about straight line speed. Red Bull coordinating that. That's why they kept Hadjar in the session.
Wow.
He's timed it really nicely. Verstappen will look to slip by. And there he goes. So that will help the straight line speed of Max Verstappen.
Wow.
It will be dependent.
Max Verstappen. That was kind of genius with the toe.
Come across the line, and he's going to put a time on the board of 44.9.
Wow.
Can Antonelli respond to it?
He was out of shape, wasn't he? Out of shape through the bus stop.
Antonelli gets back ahead. It's by 1/10 of a second.
Wow,
what can George Russell do? Second in the points. George
is
Russell
in third.
is 0.3 of a second away.
Arvid Lindblad's in fourth.
Verstappen splitting the pair of Mercedes.
That was crazy.
Now Lindblad is in fourth place. What can the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc do? Across the line he goes into second.
Wow, bro.
Mega competitive with the Mercedes.
Jeez, that was crazy.
Middle sector of anyone
Hamilton
so
fourth.
Piastri coming over the line first.
First of all, Oscar Piastri. He slots into fifth. Norris has been superb.
Yeah, that was
in the middle part of the lap.
Lando Norris with first.
0.2 of a second away.
But he's got a 10-second grid penalty.
The 10-place penalty, but Norris does have the fastest time on run one.
Wow. That was crazy.
Power unit in the back of the
so clearly the new power unit, the new engine that Mercedes got, or that Mercedes gave to McLaren, is cooking.
And Hamilton, Russell is down in 6th.
So we get one more go. We'll get one more go. That was a crazy situation there. I can't believe that.
Be as disappointed to hear that he's P1.
Red Bull genius with the toe. Kimi Antonelli cooked.
And breathe, and we have 4.
I can't believe. Why is George Russell in 6th? This is crazy.
Verstappen,
this is going to be a great ending to Q3.
Up the road and get him to wait. And
that was wild.
Have a higher top speed on the run to the
round of applause to Red Bull for being
well executed, I'd say,
to Isaac Hadjar for being able to tow him into that. That was crazy.
Lost turn 14 and the run to turn 18.
So we lost everything that was right.
It's every lap for Russell, the same thing. It's that straight particularly. Where it must be.
So Russell's just kind of shit the bed, huh?
Recharging the battery enough, so he's running out.
How about Lando Norris? Lando, we can be world champions. How did this dude just do that?
Brush of the grab.
Yeah, it'll be okay though, because he'll stay pinned through Stavolo 2. Sweep a load of muck onto the road for everyone behind, but it doesn't cost him too much there. I thought when we cut to Antonelli coming in the bus stop, we only joined him through the apexes. It looked like he was fighting a load of oversteer, but he's actually done the fastest final sector of anyone, so it can't have slowed him down if it was that.
It's been rather WWE the whole time.
Was told on the radio by Pete
yeah, I agree, Marco. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I was watching everything.
And his response to the radio was compared to who?
What's the red flag
Lando Norris steps ahead against all expectations, and we have a red flag.
What's going on here?
I imagine for the gravel at Stavolo.
That'll be a very brief sweep up. I think we were going to have
Lewis is definitely
anyway
going to lock in.
The car's waiting in the garage, but
no strategies, gravel again? I think so. I think it's gravel.
I'm sure it must just be the track sweep. Everyone's made it back to the pit.
I think so. There's no way that it was going to crash.
Never thought there'd be contention here. That's the baffling thing.
That definitely was Hannah's strategy. You're not wrong about that. And I like Hannah. Hannah's cool.
But
I think she doesn't get enough camera time
anyway. So it's a catch-22.
It's Formula One.
So much poor reliability for Lando earlier on in the season.
They'd find a way to get
and now it's caught up with him. That's the reason we've got the red flag out.
I agree.
But it's so encouraging, isn't it? Piastri's not.
They really would, Marco. That'd be hilarious too, actually.
But
I'm here for that type of like.
He's been a little bit adrift of Norris.
Chaos is what I'll say. I like that type of chaos. Right? That'd be funny to me. This other stuff we're doing with MBS driving the freaking the go-karts with the guys at Silverton track. It's like, bro, what are you doing out here? You don't even go here. You don't even race. You're a part of the FIA. You're the president. Like, go sit down somewhere and be the president. Stop trying to like hang out with these kids.
And that takes him beyond the allowance of 3 for the season.
You know, like he's just too much for me.
Penalty, terminal issue in China, which meant that he was unable to
MBS likes to act like he's a driver also. It's like, bro, you're a scam artist. You're a con artist is what you are.
So they tried to repair it, but
you're a con artist.
Got 3 for a season. They've used the 4th, and suddenly Norris is absolutely flying.
Do you know how long it takes for the average human to blink?
Lewis is going to get pole.
Is it 300ths of a second?
Lewis is going to get pole?
No,
I like that.
It's about a tenth and a
half.
Come on. To 2 tenths.
Wow.
For a human blink.
MBS is a dictatorial
so
clown.
The phrase blinking you miss it.
He's actually a clown.
You could set off a McLaren,
but
a
Lewis
Mercedes,
getting pole,
Ferrari, and a Red Bull, all from the lights.
I'm here for it.
And then wait for 1 minute 44.01 seconds, and you blink.
Let's
and
see what happens
through at the end.
We got.
It is amazing.
These are 4 completely
we'll see.
different
I don't
machines.
know. I'm not going to get my hopes up just yet, but I'm here for it.
And the Mercedes.
It will be good if he gets. If he gets pole, you'll see me. You might see me scream with joy and cry a little bit. You might see tears of joy come down my face.
Away from that,
right?
McLaren and Mercedes never going to it.
We'll see what happens.
And all the rest of the gadgets and gizmos, different gearboxes, they are completely different cars, separated by
Lulu for Ruru. The only Salulu. Come on
Amazing. Now. And against
Max
expectation, I have to say, going into this qualifying
at least come on.
hour,
I think Max can get it.
Maybe we shouldn't be surprised.
It's going to be good.
In 2022, 2023, and 2024,
so it's just a little quick intermission.
The Belgian Grand Prix took a penalty.
6 minutes left.
It was Max Verstappen then.
I think they're just cleaning the track, and we're back on it.
He will get a 10-place penalty for taking a 4th battery of.
Crazy that Lando's going to get that penalty.
Temperature's at 34 degrees. Air temperature is at 20
right.
degrees
out
there.
Track is clear. The lights just turned green.
To another classic qualifying.
They're going to start back up here momentarily.
Grand Prix.
And see who can put down the fastest lap. Look at that dude flying the Argentina flag.
Ticking down again. The gravel has been swept. The message on our screen.
I love how
clear from race control.
At least front row for Lewis. I hope so. I hope so. We need this. We got to lock in and get this.
Perfectly spotted.
I like how Fernando Alonso said,
from the gallery.
Yeah, I don't really care about the race this weekend. I'm just going to worry about getting home to watch the game.
About their needs
so does that mean that dude's just going to go out there and put down like 5 laps and retire the car and go home? I'm so curious why he said it like that.
Argentina can go back to back.
He likes his football as well.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely insufferable, Marco.
He's not bad at it. Qualified just then.
But yeah, I thought that was funny that Fernando said that. And then Franco Colapinto, he's Argentinian also, and he was sitting there saying how the game is super important. Super important. It's like
he will not be bothered if he doesn't make the
you gotta rip
finish.
your home country.
Go back, watch the football, and come back to Budapest.
Right, Rachel? It'd be so funny if he did that.
Aston Martin,
I bet you he just like goes out there and does his business and then bounces. He's like, you know what, this ain't even fun. Because not like Lance Stroll's gonna do anything.
In Formula One. Longest ever.
LH locked in, homie. Let's go.
Have the word from race
Team
LH. At 4 minutes past.
As Charles always says, LH, slow down.
Ultra cautious on sweeping the track, but they decided to go with a red flag for that.
Well, better we wait and we have the track back in a perfect condition.
It's decent weather in Belgium.
To lay it down
not too
and
cold,
show us what they can do.
Not too hot. Looks
don't
nice.
Want there to be disadvantages for anyone coming through over some spilt gravel. I'm sure someone will run through it again,
which is crazy
as soon as we get going.
But it sounds like they're bringing some heavy-duty upgrades to. Is it Hungary?
Good condition, and then we can see.
Like they're like coming. They're coming with the big dogs to Hungary, right? They're like. I don't even know. Apparently they're bringing some crazy upgrade, is what Adrian Newey said. like a whole new car.
And you're seeing the track dominance between Norris and Antonelli there.
So that should be interesting.
Don't want to be
Imagine Hungary, they put it on pole
very close
during qualifying.
To the versus the straights.
Yeah, the simplistic view pretty much works. Antonelli's getting some.
I'm curious, what is the hold up here? They said the track's clear.
8. Apart from that, Mercedes are quicker on the straights, McLaren are quicker through the corners. It's a classic Spa trade-off.
To beat Cadillac, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. They just said that they're bringing a whole new upgrade now. They're bringing a whole new car for the Hungarian GP. So
and he's looked lively, hasn't he, Antonelli? We've seen him quite a few times fighting the car on the limit of rear grip. That means he's got a good front end.
What?
He's able to
Who
get
put
the
it on
car
pole?
tucked in on
Alex
the
is so funny. I met Alex last year at Coda. Super nice guy.
Through the apex of the bus
Super
stop.
nice guy. Got nothing but love for him.
It's
and he's tall. He's like 6'1". Did not realize that.
Maybe with a little bit less downforce, it'll make him more of a threat tomorrow in the race as well. And as the grip comes up,
also Arvid Lindblad being in the mix, pretty impressive. He's grown to be one of my favorite one of my favorite rookies this year. I'm stoked on Arvid.
After Max Verstappen has taken a penalty, he scored
yeah, Alex is a great dude. Absolutely legend of a guy. Super down to earth, super nice. He's good people. You can just tell.
Norris, Antonelli, Leclerc, Verstappen with the use of a toe from his teammates.
Sit down here for just a second because I'm tired of standing. You know, let's see what happens here.
Place and a repaired car.
Let's see.
From FP3.
Ali, what's good, my guy?
Not an ideal way
happy,
to go session,
happy Saturday.
Both Ferraris within 2/10 of the fastest time. Antonelli surprised to hear it was Norris. And watch out for Oscar Piastri, who I believe
yeah, you're right. He is the only rookie. My bad. I just have enjoyed. I've enjoyed Arvid's performance as being the only rookie this year. I keep forgetting that Kimi and the other boys have been here for a minute.
Yeah, you're right. Oscar had to use an extra set in Q2, so he's paid that price.
Good morning.
In the first run of Q3, so there will be a little bit more in there for Piastri to try and join the party of those ahead.
Where are we watching the England-France game?
So Hadjar will go again, and surely the only logic here for Red Bull is for him to do the same thing.
That toe from Max was insane. I mean, that toe from Isaac was insane.
So he can go and enjoy it for 6 kilometers.
It was pretty brilliant that they were able to strategize that. That's good. That's
that slipstream.
So you're clocking it.
Did it for Verstappen in Abu Dhabi. They are no strangers to trying to do this.
I don't get why they're not going. What is going on here? The track says it's clear. What's happening
slightly
here?
more to give a bigger toe for
guys,
for
let's
Max,
go.
but
beep beep.
Hadjar will have that chance to have a second bite at it and see if he can get the perfect distance away from his teammate, just to launch him down towards Blanchimont, which will still be easy flat.
And we have the green light at the end of the pit lane. Everyone waiting for the perfect moment to join
it's real sweat.
the fast lane. And
I'm a high-performance athlete. Athletes sweat. Sweat, baby.
By 1/10 of a second. A reminder for you.
It's real sweat.
The 30-place penalty.
I don't know why they're not leaving. They're just sitting here.
We're still fighting to be fastest at the end of the qualifying.
I'm not sure what's going on right now. They're like, I mean, the clock started. The clock did start. They've wasted 2 minutes. It seems that they're about to get out there right now.
The race tomorrow would look so different to what's probably
so let's see. I think they were just kind of playing the waiting game, right?
Make or break for your race weekend. Someone like Lewis Hamilton 5th, George Russell 6th.
Play Max's song for good luck. Hold on a sec.
Championship hopefuls, slightly closing the gap down to Antonelli. Antonelli's obviously had a bit of bad luck recently. If they can get this up to second or third even, they're transforming the narrative of their weekend, and it all comes down to hooking up one lap. We're looking at a 10th and a half between Hamilton and Leclerc. That's absolutely in there for him to extract. It's then up to the driver to hook it up through 7 kilometers, 19 corners, maybe find a bit of a toe. Hamilton out behind Leclerc. Will he try and find a nice distance to
I'm just on YouTube here. Hold on a sec.
On the straights a little bit on this final run, and it's make or break time.
A brilliant moment of the weekend ahead. Lewis Hamilton 32 points back from Kimi Antonelli, 5 times on the podium this year. He leaves the pit lane now with work to do. George Russell in 6th position.
But also
5 points back from Kimi Antonelli.
But also
that was 68 after the Monaco Grand Prix. After the British Grand Prix.
It's hammer time. Come on now. Come on, Lewis. Let's go.
Both chasing an answer to their teammates. And against all expectations, Lando Norris.
All right, here we go. One last lap.
On the timing.
So we got 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. Lock in.
He's in the fight.
It's gonna be sick.
In the fight, he's always capable of springing something special.
Drive the car to the finish line.
Almost anyone can still take this.
Seriously.
It's that open.
All right.
Track should be just hitting the sweet spot right now, giving the drivers a little bit more.
The last and final lap for qualifying, Q3. It's gonna be good.
Out there.
We need LH to lock in. We need Charlie Leclerc to lock in. We need Max Verstappen to lock in. We need all the boys to lock in.
He is the man to beat.
Here we go.
Even if he's not going to be starting at the front of the grid tomorrow.
Let's see what happens here.
It is a searing pace that he's set for everyone to try and aim for. And Antonelli will know that that is provisional pole he's actually in right now.
2 minutes and 16 seconds left to put down your best lap. My hot take is that
Hamilton and possibly even Russell.
I believe still Kimi gets it.
Okay, we're going to join Max Verstappen.
Kimi puts it on pole.
We expect he will get.
I think Lewis puts it in second.
Him around
and I believe
final sector of the racetrack. But
somewhere, somehow, Charles Leclerc
on board
finds third.
With a multiple winner around this venue.
That's my plan A.
And then flat to the floor.
But Max is on track right now. Flying lap. Here we go. About to hit E Rouge.
He's in a bit deep.
Lock in, boys.
It won't cost him too much missing that apex, I don't think. You can go a little bit wide. It's slightly cambered that corner. He still managed to find good traction on the rear end. So Verstappen through the first sector. 30.3 is Norris. The Mercedes are capable of going a tenth quicker than that as well. But we know the Red Bull will come alive in
first
the middle.
sector wasn't the best. Let's see.
This is where Verstappen really needs to go to work. Through Malmedy corner. He's going to go down the hill to the long hairpin at Rivage. And then it's the no-name corner at turn number 9. Can Verstappen find the fastest?
Kimi's on track too, by the way, guys.
So far. It was a
Let's see here.
Through sector 1.
So Antonelli's 3/10 quicker than Verstappen, but
I think Kimi's got this in the bag.
Antonelli in the first sector.
It's a 30.1 for George Russell to give himself a chance, and he needs a big.
George Russell's on track too. Let's see.
3/10 of a second.
Let's see.
Behind provisional pole.
Let's see what Max does in his sector 2.
It's been beaten unbelievably.
LH, he's coming up next.
It's wide open here.
Let's see.
Now, are we going to see?
Who's going to cook?
Same thing again. That is a sector that gives him a chance.
Max is cooking in sector 2.
And he's
Let's
even
see.
closer to Hajar this time. Now he's got to absolutely.
Kimi's pace is out of control right now.
Hajar, and now stay to the left, get out of the way. Oh, runs him all the way through.
Wow.
That is tighter than they would have wanted it to be.
That was crazy.
Looking for the improvement. Russell is up.
Verstappen, fastest lap.
The battle for pole position is wide open. Will it be
Kimi Antonelli, though? Brother, what are we talking about, Kimi?
Yes. Can Antonelli take it back immediately?
That is crazy.
By 3/10 of a second. Great lap.
That is crazy. I told you, Kimi is that guy.
Up to 8th.
Kimi is that guy.
The pole currently belongs to the championship leader. Russell looking for his best lap at the end. It's good enough for 4th.
Russell's in 4th. Charlie, what do you got?
Away. Will it be a 4-spot pole for him? No, it falls away. Lindblad had a mighty first sector.
Wow.
Hamilton can't past his teammate. Arvid Lindblad looking for a great result. Arvid Lindblad up to 7th place is a great result.
Crazy.
There's no improvement in the middle sector for Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri has new tires on that car.
Max got a crazy toe, and he got second. So I was wrong.
Finish things off.
So George Russell, guys, is technically in 3rd because
we had an unusual first run, but by the finish,
technically George Russell
on pole position
will be in 3rd because Lando Norris has a 10 grid penalty tomorrow. So your top 3 is Kimi Antonelli, Max Verstappen, George Russell, Charles Leclerc in 4th, Lewis Hamilton in 5th, Oscar Piastri in 6th, and Arvid Lindblad in 7th, and Gabriel Borlotto in 9th, and Isaac Hajar in 10th. That's crazy.
Well done, mate. Yeah, really tidy lap there.
Kimi is that guy. Kimi is exactly who he thinks he is. He is a weapon. An absolute weapon. So, yeah, Lando starts P14 tomorrow, which is crazy. Yeah, Lewis is in 5th. Of course, Woody just sneaks in there at the right time. It's crazy. That was crazy. A little underwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a seat for just a second here. I'm gonna let this thing sit itself down. A little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a bit more from the Ferraris. I can't even pretend like I'm not. But you know, it is what it is. And yeah. That toe was crazy though by Max. I don't think he was expecting to catch him the way he did. It's interesting that Isaac Hadjar gave up his lap both times just to kind of help tow Max. I think that's great. But yeah, crazy. So yeah, that's our that's Q3. We're gonna have a good race tomorrow. Strategy will be a big part of it as well. But George Russell, man, the right place at the right time always. I don't get how he's always just in the right place. It makes no sense to me.
Experian, your big financial friend, is always by your side.
Well, 30 place penalties for Isaac. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot that he has that grid penalty. I did forget about that. Crazy. He has to start 20 seconds. That's no reason to try. That's true. I forgot about that. I did forget that he has the grid penalty for tomorrow. Him and Lando, and also Stroll. Damn. Brutal. What are you guys' thoughts? Are you guys happy? Are you upset? Was it expected? Both toes are so blatant. The other teams won't sacrifice a driver like that. I agree, Marco. I agree.
At the front, made to work for it.
I agree with you on that one.
#1, told where he could improve.
It's kind of crazy. Kimi is really good.
Will share the front row with him.
Like, he is really good.
In third at the end of the qualifying hour.
Kimi surprised to see Lando.
George Russell then promoted half a second away from Antonelli.
He's like, what are you doing up here, bro? Like, you know, you're starting from P14, right? Why are you sitting on this little podium right here? You're not up here.
Really quick time in there that got away from him at the end. He will analyze and come back.
And ladies and gents, that is why MV3 won't lead Red Bull. Wow. Oh, okay. Hot take. I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it.
Russell, Leclerc, and Hamilton all ending up within.
I wonder what the interviews are going to sound like. I was stay for the interviews and see what they're going to talk
about. So he's the main man who dropped down. Obviously Norris as well.
I'm surprised to see Charles over Lewis again. Yeah, me too. I feel like my opinion on that, Ollie, is that Charles is just copying Lewis's strategy with the tires and stuff. With his setup and everything. He said it the other week when he won at Silverstone. He copied him for lacking straight line speed. Such a
Max Verstappen says, well done to Kimi Antonelli.
Yeah, RB does keep providing for Max. I agree.
Middle sector, I found like half a second.
He is data learning from Lewis. Yeah, he's just copying Lewis at the end of the day. He understands that Lewis is actually developing a car and finding solutions. Yeah, Lando does look cooked. He looks absolutely like exhausted. He's been partying a bunch though. Looks like. But yeah, I think that Charles has realized that maybe he doesn't know how to develop a car, and that Lewis is actually the guy who understands data a little bit better than he does. Because while Charles has been at Ferrari, he's never really developed a car. When I think about it, like he's never been that guy who's like, oh, this can be better. We're finding more pace here. Lewis is like forcing the hand of these guys to figure it out.
He might have taken.
I mean, come on, we took up everything. Absolutely, absolutely, you have to, right? There's no question about it.
He hit the brakes at the chicane. Let's hear from our top three.
Put him back in 2020. Lewis. Yeah, I think Lewis is just happy because he's just having fun, right? I think he's having fun, and he's having fun with his people that are around him and so forth.
Congratulations, Kimi Antonelli. Another pole position for you this season.
Let's see.
How does it feel? You're
I don't get why Lando's up there.
Two half Belgians.
He's
does
not.
It feel good to steal the glory from them here?
He's not starting from.
What? Both of us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's great to be on pole. It was not a very straightforward session.
Ferraris
the track changed a lot, but yeah, we were able to improve lap by lap, and yeah, to bring home pole, which was nice. But of course, tomorrow is another day. Obviously, I have Max starting next to me, so it's going to be important to get a good start and then try to get, be ahead into turn 5.
You mentioned early on in the session that the balance wasn't quite right, but you were able to change that quite quickly.
I appreciate that, Marco. I wasn't understanding.
And I mean, you've been looking in the league of your own.
I was like, get him out of here. Get him out of here, bro.
I improved a lot in sector 2, especially. So yeah, it was a nice lap. Of course, there was still a little bit there and there, but it was a very clean. So very happy with that.
Fantastic. Well, coming over to you, Max. You've been looking like you're in it with a fighting chance all weekend long so far.
Max Verstappen,
like maybe the toe cost you rather than gave you an advantage. How did you view it from your points?
No. I mean, it was definitely helping me. Otherwise, I would not be standing here. Otherwise, I think you are like P6 or something. So yeah, I think Isak today.
How did anybody dislike Kimi? I don't know. I don't think anybody. Who doesn't like Kimi? I think everyone loves Kimi, right? Kimi is.
We're standing right here, so.
He's so Italian, and he's so just like happy all the time. I think everyone loves Kimi.
Around me, but at least today, I think we had a really good result. I think the car honestly has been quite decent the whole weekend. Of course, not on the level maybe as what Kimi was doing, but. Yeah, we're happy, of course, to be on the front row with how we executed it as a team.
Yes, I agree. Last year, right? The death threats he got last year were pretty crazy. I think people.
With that, do you think in front of your,
I think people are insufferable. That's what I think, right? When it comes to being on social media, I think that's a big thing I've learned even with doing these streams, right? Is that everyone has opinions and everyone has hot takes. Some people's opinions can be kind of rude and kind of misconstrued or also just like blatantly ignorant. But I think when it comes to all professional athletes, people have these insane ideas of thinking that they know who these people are, right? And Kimi,
I mean, we've not really changed.
You know, he got that whole situation at Qatar, right? And then they got made fun of at this race last year because he didn't perform well in the rain. I just think that people will say anything online, but I know for sure, the one thing I do know is that people will never say that shit to your face. That's the best part. I hop on this stream every single weekend and stream and talk to you guys and hang out in my office and watch F1 with you guys. People I know definitely probably don't care for my perspective on this and maybe talk shit about me behind my back outside in the world. But they will never say it to me in person.
So
they'll never say it to me in person. I've had a few people be like, "Oh, I've seen your F1 stuff. That's cool, man." They don't like any of my stuff. They don't contribute to any of my stuff, but they watch in the shadows. They kind of lurk and see. So that's why I say I think a lot of people just say anything online. They're all keyboard warriors. They'll just run their mouths and chat and do this and that. You can't, like, people just are dumb.
Fantastic.
You know, we live in a time where everyone thinks that their opinion is fact, and that's just not fact of the matter.
You have an 80% conversion rate from pole position. What can you do tomorrow to higher those stats?
Yeah, a good start, and try to have a good pace. Of course, degradation is going to be very big, but we'll try our best in order to maximize the performance.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate the brand.
Yeah, it's going to be fun tomorrow, and of
just
course,
fact that people have their opinions, and they can keep them to themselves. If they got something to say, they can say it to my face, and I know they won't most of the time. It's the same with people online. They love to be keyboard warriors.
Lando Norris.
I see it week in and week out being a Ferrari fan, right? Being a Lewis fan. I post about Lewis Hamilton predominantly, and then I give my own hot takes, right? And people love to jump into my comments and talk shit. And I'm like, my guy, you really think that you can hurt me?
It's a great atmosphere at Spa-Francorchamps.
Come on.
Max Verstappen thanking his teammate. And the team
Kimmy's like, get around me. Take the picture. Come on.
Even tighter on run 2 than it was in
Kimmy is so childlike to me. No reason to hate on the kid. I agree.
From 6th position.
Isn't he 19? He's 19, right? Just a kid. Just a baby.
Antonelli with another pole position award. And understandably, brimming with confidence. 25-point lead in the World Championship.
To be 19 and to be out here one of the best drivers competing against people that you idolize, it's got to be a pretty sick feeling.
Second away from his teammates' best effort.
I remember speaking to him in China in Parc Ferme, his first ever pole position, and he was absolutely beaming
people
with
take
it.
sports way too seriously, and I love sports.
Fairly run-of-the-mill now, aren't they, for Antonelli?
I think because people
in the end he had a decent
think that they
by the
can
time he found that
relate.
They
find relatability, right? I think.
Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at this.
I think that sports is one of those things.
So agile waits,
it becomes an obsession
because
your parents got you into it, or your parents were a fan of the team, or your parents were a fan of a driver or athlete, and then you become obsessed with it. It's like
absolute beauty for Verstappen.
We talk about fine margins. That's normally on the timing page.
But yeah, I just think that people get lost in the sauce.
To try and execute
and make things too personal.
Well done, that was really well executed, so thank you guys for that. We had really started often
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, Brandon.
Nice.
I'm like I said, I'm getting better at it. You know, every week's a learning. It's a learning process, man. Some people have massive streams and they do their own thing. Some people don't. I get it. It is what it is. I'm doing this for me. It's for me and for me only, and to have fun with you guys and to build a community and to keep enjoying it. So, whatever I can do better, please let me know. And yeah, that concludes qualifying. It was a great qualifying. A little underwhelming in the sense of what happened there, but I think I was stoked on what happened.
With Kimi Antonelli on pole position, Max Verstappen alongside.
Yeah, it was a good session, Marco. That's for sure. A lot of people in the TikTok chat, a lot of people in the YouTube chat as well. I have you on Twitch, obviously. I got to build my Twitch audience up a bit more, but you know, we're here though.
Is Isaac Hadjar. Also.
Oh, nice. Well, have fun. Enjoy the day. Have a good weekend, man. I'll talk to you later, Marco. Thanks for checking in and joining us. I appreciate you as always. I'll probably be in New York next month, so I'll definitely link up with you. Yeah, everyone have a good rest of the weekend, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, Brandon. Have a good day, Rachel. I'll see you guys later.
As we've become accustomed
and yeah, we'll go from there. Take care. Thanks for popping in and talk to you guys bright and early tomorrow.
Test the Belgian Grand Prix.
Ciao.
My thanks to Julian Palmer for all of his analysis. He was made to work for it, but in the end, Kimi Antonelli has the largest pole margin of the season at 3/10. He's the drive to beat tomorrow in the Belgian Grand Prix when Formula One returns.
This broadcast of Formula One on Apple TV is presented by Ford.